if you can put your comment or say hi to me. It will be so, so nice. I hope to hear from you. I hope to really find out how you all are doing, what is happening in your life, how is life treating you. Are you going forward or are you slipping? If you are going forward, all the best to you. I wish you all the success in life. But if you are slipping and if you are just going a little forward and two steps back and one step forward and four steps back, I have something very powerful for you, very, very powerful for you today. Because these times, these different times, unprecedented times, have left us, at the brink. Sometimes we feel confident, yes, we can overcome and we shall overcome. But sometimes it is very, very, crucial. Sometimes you don't know what is happening. Sometimes everything is so powerless. Yes, hi again. Thank you so much, Kunal, for saying hello. So, welcome everyone. And I want to understand from, maybe it's just that I'm going through, but I want to understand from all of you, are you going through the same journey? Sometimes everything seems to be in our, control. But sometimes you don't know where you're heading, what's happening. Everything seems a blur. Hmm? And if it is, then I've got something extremely powerful for you because I've applied it and I'm applying it. All right. I'll be very, very honest with you. I'm applying it and it is working. All right. And I just did a 1 hour seminar or 1 hour meeting webinar on Unleash Your Power just this evening at 6:30 p.m. And this is a part of that program. Okay. This is a kind of a fragment from that program. I want to make you understand that life is to be lived once. Go for it. Just go for it. Head on. Challenges will come. People will say, we will doubt ourselves. Don't worry. Everything will be all right by the end of it. Yes. I would request each one of you to share in your chat. Hi Mohit, in the chat. How are you doing? What's happening in your life? Well, I'm Shilpi Khandelwal and I am in the training field for the past almost 20 years. But every time I feel, every moment I feel that I am, learning something new, I again realign myself, reset my button. I don't go with that cap of 20 years and I feel that, my God, there's so much more to learn and so much more to understand. And this has become my purpose. So while I am sharing this with you, actually I'm sharing it for myself. I'm trying to request each one of you that let's get out of these limiting beliefs as much as possible. It's very easy said than done, I know, but it's possible and you can do it. And let me share with you this particular, how do I share? I don't know. Okay, this I will share. I have a mind map, so I'm sorry, I can't. It's not a Zoom meeting where I could just share my screen. So you'll have to forgive me. But the whole point is over here, something which really hit me, and which, when I came through this concept, I felt this is power, to the power of maybe whatever infinity you can call it, because the more you understand this, the more you can align yourself, the more you can get back your controls, the more you can start moving forward faster, the more you can lead a purposeful life, the more you can be fearless, the more you can be less complaining and more creative. And that is the concept of Trikarna Shuddhi. Trikarna Shuddhi is a Sanskrit word, and it means the purity and the alignment of the thoughts, words, and deeds. thoughts, words, and action. And every time, whenever I feel I'm unaligned, I can see the results. Cranking, I know when I failed, the main reason was my Trikarna Shuddhi was not up to the mark. Trikarna Shuddhi, once again, is the purity and the alignment of thoughts, words, and action. Okay, Shuddhi means purity, Trikarna means these three. And when this is all aligned, we lead a fuller life. We lead a life which is of less doubt and more of giving, more of living in the present, more of um, being one minded, more of being focused towards the goal. And it's been amazing. So, how do we get this Trikarna Shuddhi? How do we really find out that yes, this can really work? All right. And that led me to another journey, another, you know, uh, I don't know if you know about the author David Hawkins, where he talks about force versus power. Okay. And he talks about the levels of consciousness, the David Hawkins scale of consciousness. If you would just Google search it, you will come to know that as we go from the lower levels of consciousness to higher levels of consciousness, the survival or egocentric consciousness to a consciousness of enlightenment, of Tao, of living a life which is beyond oneself, spiritually inclined, the essence of universal laws in it. Well, that becomes our measurement towards our Trikarna Shuddhi. So I got this in this 2 plus 2 together. And I really felt that when we live in a very contracted form of life, all right, versus the expanded form of life, then we have these problems of understanding of what to really do with our lives, how to really create abundance. Because as we move upwards in that particular scale, from 0 to 1,000, so as we move upwards, what happens is you become a magnifying attract, a field which attracts good energies. And that is also called a law of attraction. Okay. And when that happens, you will understand how your contracted life becomes expanded, and how you start getting miracles happening in your life, manifesting in your life, really getting into the zone of can do, possibility, solution, breakthroughs. And this is where I felt, if I can align and if I can understand the David Hawkins scale of consciousness as well as Trikarna Shuddhi, this is going to be my winning bet. All right. And how do I go from the contracted state of mind and life into a more expanded and abundant state of mind and life? Is by what am I reading, what am I seeing, what am I writing, what am I talking, what am I interacting, who am I interacting with, what am I thinking? All these things are going to create an upward lift in my life. Every moment counts. I know, I'm telling you, I bet you would also feel from within that when you are not congruent with your thoughts, words, and action, how much ever mass you and I can place, the results will suck. Or inner, like everybody would be praising, everybody was saying, great job, you did an amazing work, oh, it was fantastic. But within, heart to heart, you will know, and I will know, purpose of life, the reason of our being, the ikigai, everything is aligned with Trikarna Shuddhi now. And Every time I think of it, I feel so empowered, so encouraged, so motivated that we can be winners. Not outside, forget the world, forget the certificates, forget the trophies. We can be winners for ourselves within. Because as we go towards our ultimate destination, it's time we prepared ourselves for that ultimate destination. And that will be the test, that day, the day D day, or the zero, will be our test as to how congruent you and I were in our thoughts, words, and action. And that day will determine whether we failed or we passed. I don't know if you can understand that because of pandemic, because of corona, because of what's happening in my life, in my family life, in my the extended family's life, it's got me thinking a lot. What are we doing ultimately? What are we aiming for? What are we speaking? Why are we speaking what we are speaking? What is the purpose? And the more I go deep within, hi Subhash, the more I go deep within and I feel, yes, life is temporary, no doubt, but the courage has to be really strong to live a life, impeccable life of Trikarna Suddhi, of higher consciousness scale of David Hawkins, of living in that ikigai, the life of, the beingness. And when we do settle on those foundation, you are a winner. You are a winner. And all the resources lies within you. All. So awesome. I really wish you all the best. Get going. Start aligning yourself. Start being more congruent. Get yourself more thoughtful as to what you're doing. Great. Why you're doing it, find out. Why, the purpose, the reason. And once you start living your why strongly, oh, you are unstoppable. All the best to you. Pandemic time will be our time to write history. When we grow older, and when we look back, we should pat our back. We did it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good night. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. It's been amazing. Today has been a lovely day. Ganpati Bappa Moria, Apki Barastu Jaldiya. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a super duper night. Leaving you with these thoughts. God bless. Bye-bye.